afternoon, students. Today, I would like to discuss about fiber optics. In fiber optics is a thin cylindrical dielectric waveguide system. It is a manufacturing of optical fiber like the glass and plastic fibers. Glass and plastic fiber. Last class, I would like to discuss about acceptance angle and acceptance cone and numerical aperture. What is the acceptance cone? Rotating the acceptance angle about the fiber axis. Describe the acceptance cone of the fiber. The light launched at the fiber, the end with the acceptance cone along will be accepted and propagation to the other end of the fiber by the total internal reflection, that is called acceptance cone. My dear students, in our examination point of view, numerical aperture is very important. In numerical aperture, NA is equal NCO square minus NCL square whole power of, that is called numerical aperture. And definition of numerical aperture, the light gathering capacity of an optical fiber is called numerical aperture. And numerical aperture is sine of acceptance angle. So NA is equal sine of acceptance angle, while alpha m is acceptance angle. Okay. So when the light is propagation from here, like it is a stepwise signal, is propagation from one place to another place. So that derivation already completed. Once again, it is called in derivation, it is called the acceptance angle or acceptance cone. It is called the medium is air medium. The refractive index of air is n naught value. So the light is a propagation from all the directions. It is the incident light. So here alpha theta m or alpha m is a acceptance angle, the maximum angle of light it passes to the core cladding interface. So this is called core medium. So core medium is NCO, cladding medium is NCL. When the light is propagation to the one place to another place to the stepwise signal, so it is light is emergence to the optical fiber theta. This is called theta is equal 90 minus theta c. It is a parallel beam, right? So numerical aperture may be defined as the light gathering capacity of a power of an optical fiber is called numerical aperture. According to Snell's law, refractive index of the medium is mu is equal sin I by sin r. My dear students, here the refractive index is core medium, and here the refractive index of the cladding medium NCO, and refractive index of the cladding is NCL. So according to condition of reflection, the propagation of light from the air medium to core medium, so N naught sin alpha m is equal NCO sin theta. So this is called N naught is the air medium, sin alpha m is equal NCO is the core medium, sin angle is called theta. But theta is a light emerging to the parallel to the stepwise signal. Theta is equal 90 minus theta c. That means N naught sin alpha m is equal NCO sin 90 minus theta c. That implies N naught sin alpha m is equal NCO sin 90 minus theta c according to trigonometry cos theta c. Since cos theta c is equal 1 minus sin square theta c, that implies N naught sin alpha m is equal NCO into 1 minus sin square theta c. But according to total internal reflection, Sin theta c is equal NCl by NCO or N2 by N1. So that value is substituted here. That is N naught sin alpha m is equal NCO into 1 minus the sin theta place substitute NCl by NCO. The square is NCl square by NCO square. So that implies N naught sin alpha m is equal NCO into, it is LCM is NCO square, so NCO square minus NCl square. So it is a square value, and it is called 1 minus sin square theta c whole power of so square root to cancel here means it is called so NCO get cancelled. The remaining is, that implies N naught sin alpha m is equal NCO square minus NCl square whole power of, right? So that means N naught sin alpha m is equal NCO square minus NCl square whole power of. That means sin alpha m is equal NCO square minus NCl square whole power of by N naught, where N naught is the air medium. Air refractive index is N naught in air refractive index is equal to 1. So 1 is substitute, sin alpha m is equal NCO square minus NCl square whole power of, but numerical aperture NA is equal NCO square minus NCl square whole power of, that is NA is equal sin of alpha m. That is a numerical aperture is equal NCO square minus NCl square whole power of, and sin alpha m is equal NCO square minus NCl square whole power of, then alpha m is equal sin inverse of NCO square minus NCl square whole power of. So it is called the acceptance angle. The acceptance angle is the maximum number of the maximum the light is passes to the core cladding interface, and numerical aperture is the light gathering capacity of the power of an optical fiber is called numerical aperture. So my dear students, a numerical aperture may be defined as the square root of the difference of refractive index of core cladding power is called numerical aperture. The another definition is the light gathering capacity of a power of an optical fiber is called numerical aperture. And numerical aperture, the light gathering capacity of an optical fiber is known as numerical aperture and is proportional to acceptance angle. It is numerically equal to sin of minimum acceptance angle, and the ratio between the difference of the refractive index of core and cladding to the refractive index of core is called the fractional refractive change delta value, right? So you know the value of numerical aperture NA is equal NCO square minus NCl square whole power of, it is called A square minus B square formula, that is the square root of half means square root of A square minus B square is A plus B and A minus B. A minus B is called A is called NCO, B is called NCl square, that is called A plus B into A minus B. But the refractive index of core is always greater than cladding, that is equal to NA is equal to NCO root of into NCO minus NCl. But here the fractional refractive change is n1 minus n2 by n1, that is n1 minus n2 is equal delta n1. The place of NCO minus NCl place substitute delta n1, that is the 2 NCO into n1 delta, that is n1 delta, n1 is NCO, that is NCO square 2 delta root, that is NCO root 2 delta is equal to numerical aperture. So my dear students, it is a numerical aperture is the total light gathering capacity of a power of an optical fiber is called numerical aperture. Another one is some video presentation to the optical fiber.
Optical fiber. Coherent light can be generated with laser and light emitting diode and may be detected by photodiodes. Optical fiber are used for transmission of light. An optical fiber thin transparent rod, usually made of glass or plastic, through the light can be propagated. The light signals travel through the rod from the transmitter and receiver and can be easily detected receiving end of the optical fiber. The principle of total internal reflection is used for transmission of light signal through the optical fiber. The advantages of optical fiber mainly the communication. The transmission losses is low. Fiber is lighter and less bulky than the equivalent copper cable. More information can be carried by each fiber than by equivalent copper cables. There is no interference in the transmission of light from electrical disturbances or electrical noises. Applications of fiber optics, they mainly using medical, industrial and communication, the voice telephones, video phones, message services, data network and etc.
So the another topic is types of optical fibers. My dear students, types of optical fiber on the basis of the variation of refractive indices of core and cladding. The optical fibers are mainly classified into two types. One is called step index fiber, another is gradient index fiber. So it's based on the mode of the propagation. The fibers are divided into single mode step index fiber, multi-mode step index fiber. So my dear students, optical fibers, it is a classification. Types of optical fibers is basically two types. One is step index fiber, gradient index fiber. And step index fiber, it is based on the propagation. It is divided into single mode and multi-mode optical fibers. So my dear students, but here the signal is passes to one place to another place, only one mode of the propagation. It is a principle of total internal reflection. The step index single mode fiber, in this optical fiber, the refractive index of core remains constant throughout the core and decreases from step n1 to n2, where n1 is core medium, n2 is the cladding medium at the core cladding intersects. In step index single mode optical fiber, only one signal is allowed to pass through the core. One signal is allowed to pass the core medium. The disturbances and noise is very low in compared to the multi-mode fiber. The following is the figure indicating the single mode step index fiber. The single mode step index fiber, the signal is entered into the core medium. It is only stepwise signal passes to the one place to another place. But here allowing the signal is only one mode of the signal. Depending upon the mode of the transmission, they are divided into two types. Their number one is single mode step index fiber, multi-mode step index fiber. In single mode step index fiber, the refractive index or radial distance is as shown in the figure, and the propagation is So here the core diameter, this is called core diameter. Core diameter, it is 8 to 10 mm, 8 to 10 mm. And cladding diameter is 60 to 70 mm. 60 to 70 mm. So the refractive index is a constant for the core in this fiber. As we go radically from the center of the core, this is called the optical fiber axis center. The refractive index of core always 8 to 10 mm, and cladding refractive index is that is the diameter of the cladding 60 to 70 mm. The core diameter is 8 to 10 mm. The core diameter is very small because of the core diameter of this fiber is about 8 to 10 mm, and outer diameter of the cladding is 60 to 70 mm. There is only one mode of the propagation to the core cladding interface. But here the signal is passes to the only one mode of the signal, that is called single mode step index fiber. It is a refractive index of the fiber. The light is transmitted from one end to another end by the total internal reflection. And these are extensively used because of distortion transmission losses are very low, because of here the signal is only one signal is propagation to the optical fiber. There is no noise, there is no disturbance of the traffic signals. The traffic signals is easily moved from one place to another place. The distortion and transmission losses are low in single mode step index fiber. And second one is multi-mode step index fiber. From here, the signal is allowed only, it is not a one mode of the signal, it is a propagation of the more than one mode of signal. The construction of a multi-mode step index fiber is similar to single mode step index fiber, but distortions of core and claddings are much longer to have more number of paths of the light propagation. The core diameter varies from, here the core diameter is, this is called core diameter. The core diameter is 50 to 200 mm and cladding diameter is 100 to 250 mm. It is also refractive index profile, the propagation from the one place to another place. It is a form of multiples of total internal reflection. But the core medium and cladding medium, here the signal entry is in form of multimode fibers. There is a stepwise signals of multimode fibers, that is called multimode fiber. So another one is gradient index fiber. So gradient index fiber is similar to the multimode fiber, but in the multimode fiber some distortions is there. In gradient index fiber, it is almost identical to multimode fiber. Here the distortion losses are very, very low because of here the propagation of the signal is the parabolically towards the meridional rays. The refractive index of the medium is maximum at the center of the core and minimum at the surface. This fiber can be single mode or multi-mode fiber. The diameter of the core and cladding varies from the 50 to 200 mm and cladding is 100 to 250 mm respectively. The propagation of the signal is passes to the one place to another place parabolically towards the meridional rays. So what is the major difference between single mode and multi-mode fiber? My dear students, it is the difference of the single mode and multi-mode fiber. In single mode step index fiber, the first one is it supports only one mode of propagation of light in single mode, and multi-mode is many modes are available for propagation of light in multi-mode fiber. And single mode fiber, the diffraction of refractive index of core and claddings are less value. Multi-mode fiber, the refractive index of core is large value. So the large is, it is a nearly 50 to 200 mm, and here single mode step index fiber core diameter is 8 to 10 mm, 8 to 10 mm. So no signal distortion and dispersion in single mode step index fiber, and multi-mode fiber, these signals are signal distortions. Launching of light is difficult. It is very easy in multimode fiber. The fabrication of the fiber is difficult. The fabrication of the fiber is very easy. Numerical aperture is a small value. Numerical aperture is large value here. And here using the source is a laser. Here using source is called LED. In single mode step index fiber, the propagation of the signal only single mode of fiber in propagation to one place to another place in continuously. Here the multi-mode fiber, the propagation of the signal it passes to the one place to another place. It is a multi-mode fiber, more than one mode of signal. That is called difference between single mode and multi-mode fiber. So another one is difference between step index and grad index fiber. My dear students, in step index fiber, the refractive index of the core is uniform, and step or abrupt changes the refractive index takes place at the interface of core and cladding in step index fiber. And step index fiber, the light rays propagate in jing-jong or stepwise signal manner inside the core. The rays travel in the fiber as a meridional rays, and they cross the optical fiber axis and avoid reflection. Another one is, in step index fiber, the signal distortion is more in case of high angle rays in the multimode step index fiber. The bandwidth is about 550 MHz km for multimode step index fiber. And another one is the attenuation of the optical fiber rays is more in multimode index fiber, but the single mode index fiber, it is a very less attenuation losses. And numerical aperture multimode step index fibers are more, and single mode step index fiber, the numerical aperture is less. And grad index fiber, the propagation of the signal, the refractive index of core is a non-uniform. The refractive index of core decreases parabolically from the axis of the fiber to its surface. The light rays propagate in the form of screw or helical rays. They will not cross the fiber axis. The signal distortion is very low, even though the rays travel with different speeds inside the fiber. The bandwidth of the fiber lies between 200 MHz km to 600 MHz km, even though theoretically it is at the infinity bandwidth. The attenuation of the light rays is less in grad index fiber, and numerical aperture of the grad index fiber is less. That is a